Hey, welcome. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I have 2 Boxycharm unboxings. So this is my second month of having Boxycharm and then the Boxycharm Premium. I did figure out how to cancel my normal Boxycharm subscription. So for the month of February, I will just have Premium, and I've actually been thinking about just quitting Boxycharm. While I love Boxycharm and I love getting Boxycharm every month, I've also just been thinking of like how I don't need it. I don't know. Thoughts for another day. But I thought we could jump in and unbox these boxes real quick. I do already know what's in them because I am very impatient, and I got these like 2 days ago and I opened them up as soon as I got them from the mail, and I just haven't touched anything yet. I feel like I was kind of sick a few weeks ago, and it's coming back, which is fun. So if you're not super familiar with like the multi-subscriptions that Boxycharm has now, the original subscription is $25 a month. It used to be $21, and then the premium subscription is $35 a month. So let's start with the original box. I feel like as I was seeing people unbox their boxes before I got mine, the original box was looking real good. So the theme is the same for both boxes. It's breaking the ice, which is a good theme for January, and it matches my sweater. So the first thing is the Undercover Concealer from Pretty Vulgar, and I have it in the shade Little White Lies, I think. Yeah, Little White Lies, which I don't know if this is the lightest shade. I typically go for the lightest shade, especially in concealer. I haven't tried this out yet. It's got like a little crooked applicator, which might be kind of nice for concealer. I don't know. A little yellowy. I don't know. I have a weird skin tone that I'm trying to pin down a little bit. It leans more neutral, but also like a little bit olivey. It's a weird skin tone, and a lot of times concealers are hard to get to work. I mean, that blended out really nice. I don't think it's a super full coverage concealer. Let's see, it's a $25 concealer, and it's a lightweight gel serum concealer. Hydrating, buildable, and provide medium coverage. So I'm excited to try that. This is the first time we're getting a complexion product in Boxycharm, and I did see a spoiler for next month. I don't know if it's the regular box or the premium box, but there's a Becca foundation, which is really cool. I did get a lip product. I literally never buy lip products because I get so many in Boxycharm, and it's fine. This is from Manicadar. This is the Lip Whip. I think it's supposed to be like a matte liquid lipstick that doesn't quite dry down. It's in the shade Dream, and it definitely looks like a color I would use. Yeah. This is definitely a color that I can see myself using. It looks really orange on camera for some reason. It could also be that my hand is extremely white, but it's a really like pretty nude color. It's a little pinky, but not over the top pinky. It's nice. I'm excited to try that. And this retails for $21, which I feel like is a little bit of a stretch. Something I'm very excited for, this is from Wander Beauty. This is the Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. And I got this in the shade, I have no idea. Is this a shade? I know there's 2 colors of this, or at least there was 2 in Boxycharm, and this is the lighter shade. Bellini, maybe? Ooh, the packaging on this is really nice. We've gotten a Wander Beauty palette in the past, like a face palette, and it's just like a cardboard, but this almost is like a leathery kind of material. This is really nice. And here is the bronzer and the blush. These definitely look like shades I would use. The bronzer is pretty light, but I have a pretty light skin tone. Looks like there's a little bit of a sheen to it, but not shimmery. So I've got the bronzer here and the blush. The blush is a nice shade. It's a little bit more like peachy than I normally go for. The bronzer isn't showing up a ton like on camera or on my hand, but maybe that will be just perfect. I don't know. I'm excited to try it though. And this retails for $36. We got an eyeshadow palette, or I got an eyeshadow palette. This was one of the choice items. I did choose this item, but now it's kind of funny. I like regret choosing this item. I kind of want the other eyeshadow palette. I might see if I can trade it with someone, because this is the Ace Beauté, whatever, Vintage Dawn palette. And I don't know why, but whenever like the options came out and they were like showing what the different options were, I thought this looked less warm toned. I don't know, but it's like extremely warm toned and not really something I would like get a ton of use out of. There's like yellows and oranges and reds, and then I don't know, I think at the time of choosing this I was very into like greens, which I still enjoy green colors, but I've definitely been reaching more for like pinks a lot recently. I'm wearing like a pinky purple eye today, and that's kind of like my go-to, and so I think I might see if I can trade this for the other palette, which I think is like the Vintage Dusk palette or something, but it was like a lot of pinks and like a little bit of a red maybe, and so we'll see. This is really pretty though, and we have gotten an Ace Beauty palette in the past. Ace Beauté, I don't know. We have gotten a palette from them in the past, and it was really nice, very pigmented, wore really well. But I don't know, they just go for like really strong colors, which maybe that's just part of their brand, part of what they do. I tend to go a little bit more neutral with my shades, and theirs are all very bright and colorful. So pretty, and it retails for $34.99, which I feel like isn't like super expensive, and so it's kind of nice, but I want the other one now, even though I chose that one. Anyways, the last product in the regular box is from Avant, and I got an Avant product in my premium box last month and have been totally loving it. It's a moisturizer, but this one is the Avant 8-Hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. I'm pretty excited to try this just because of how much I've been enjoying the other moisturizer. I feel like this one will also be really nice. This is a very expensive brand. This retails for $107. It's pretty pricey. I believe you just would want to use this at night since it's an overnight mask, but it says it's supposed to tighten the skin and lessen the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines, which sounds great. Since I've been having such good luck with the other one, I feel like this one will probably work really well for me. So that's oh my goodness, my voice. That's everything from, and my cat is in here with me. For some reason, as soon as I start filming, I've mentioned this before, I had to like kick my dog out because my cat and my dog just want to be around when I'm filming, which is cute and annoying, but they like go at it as soon as I hit record. Like they'll be like sleeping little angels, and then I hit record and they're going psycho. So I kicked the dog out, but I still have the cat in here and she's playing with the blinds. But the first regular box, eyeshadow palette, moisturizer, Wander Beauty palette, lip product, and the concealer. I think this is a pretty good box. I think this is a really great value. I mean, the moisturizer alone, $107. I think I'm most excited for the moisturizer, the face palette, and the concealer. If I am able to switch up my palette, I think I will appreciate it. I don't know if I'll reach for it like a ton. Again, just because it's just very intense colors. I'm sure I'll reach for it occasionally, but these are like the main things I think I'm gonna get most use out of. As long as that concealer works, which I think it should just because of how it blended out. But I mean, I'm pretty excited for this. Now let's move on to the premium box. Again, this one is $35 a month. There is a wait list for this. I waited on the wait list for just 1 month, I guess, because they opened up the wait list I think in like October. The first box was in November, and then I got my first one in December. This is my second month of having it, and I canceled my other box because I think this one is worth it. Again, same little card, just bigger, breaking the ice. This month I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. Yeah, I've got 6 products where the original box I had 5. I did get quite a bit of skincare in this box, so let's start with skincare first. This is the Bliss Pore Patrol Deep Detox 4 Clay Souffle Mask. I have a few serums from Bliss that I really like, so I'm kind of excited to try this. This is like the part, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there. It's like textured, so I'm not sure if it's part of the box or something spilled. I think it's part of the box. I was a little worried there for a second, but I'm pretty sure this is part of the box. This is an $18 mask. It says it's a silky souffle mask aerated with a combination of powerful clays, deeply cleanses skin, and minimizes the look of pores without leaving it dry or tight. Which, I mean, great. It is weird. It's in like an aerosol container. Says smooth a thick layer onto clean dry skin, avoiding the eye area, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, rinse thoroughly, use 2 to 3 times a week. There's a little, hey, rude. Oh, it still works. We're all good. I just squirted a little bit onto this little shipping thing. There is like this little flap on the top that's supposed to kind of keep it a little bit dry, like moist, I guess. I don't know. It looks kind of like a clay mask, like if you've used a clay mask before, but it's light in consistency. Like clay masks are usually like really dense and like thick. This feels really light and airy. Like, I'm excited to try that. I can always go for a nice mask, and I'm excited that it's an actual mask and not like a sheet mask. I feel like I've gotten too many sheet masks in Boxycharm, and I'm trying to reduce the amount of like single-use things that I use. So I'm pretty excited to try this. The next skincare item, this is from Tula Skincare. This is like giant. This is the Keep It Clear Acne Foam Cleanser. This retails for $34. And it says, this effective yet gentle foam cleanser is where clear skin begins. 2% salicylic acid provides major acne clearing power, while the superfood licorice helps brighten the look of past blemish marks. I could go for that. Alcohol and fragrance free, this cleanser treats regular or occasional breakouts, leaving skin looking soft and glowing. That sounds pretty good. I know my issues in the past when it comes to skincare that is made for acne prone skin is that it just dries out my skin like crazy, and then I feel like that just adds more problems than what you originally started with. And so this should be interesting. This is a really nice package. I have gotten a few Tula masks in the past from Boxycharm. The first one I hated. The second one I actually really liked. So I'm interested to see how this works. This does say it expires in July of 2020. I mean, I think that's what it means, right? You would take that as expires July of 2020? That's how I'm taking it. But it does say that this has probiotics and salicylic acid and tea tree oil, which I know from personal experience, tea tree oil works great on my skin. I have really good luck with tea tree oil, so that's cool. The last skincare-ish product kind of leans skincare and makeup, kind of covers both grounds. This is the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiant Serum with hyaluronic acid, and this is supposed to be like a primer, kind of, but also can be used as skincare. This retails for $54, which is pretty pricey. A hybrid skincare serum that hydrates the skin, leaving a radiant glow with hyaluronic acid to plump and improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It can be used as a hydrating skincare serum or as a radiance boosting primer before makeup. I know this was like a hyped product for a while. I feel like I've seen so many people talk about this, so I'm kind of excited to try it. I have gotten a few like glowy products from Boxycharm recently that break me out, and so I haven't been able to use them, so I'm interested to see if this one works. It smells very citrusy. Like, that's a pretty strong smell. I feel like in the tube it looks really shimmery, but on the skin it doesn't look super shimmery. I mean, I just blended it out on my hand. Definitely looks shiny, but not like shimmery. It's just like a nice glow. So maybe this will work. I occasionally like a nice glow under my makeup, especially if I'm going in with like a full coverage foundation or something. So I'm excited to try that. The next product is from Kat Von D. This is a single eyeshadow, which is fine. Kind of boring. This is the Lolita eyeshadow. I know Lolita was like the most popular lip color that she had originally. This retails for $19. Says it's triple milled and insanely pigmented. Signature matte eyeshadow formula for a soft, seamless blend every time. Rock a rosy eye and top it off with a Lolita lip for the ultimate monochromatic look. I don't have the lip, but I do like a nice like burgundy color for the eyes. I think it's really pretty. I did hear someone say that you could use this as a blush as well. I feel like it might be a little deep from a skin tone, but I'd be up for trying it. Let's see, where's the spot I can swatch? That's really nice. I know a lot of people are not into Kat Von D because of her different stances on things. Not that I don't care. I personally feel like if you didn't buy something from people you didn't like, you're not gonna end up buying many things. And I just don't get involved with drama things, and it's cruelty free, it's a vegan formula, so that's kind of all that matters to me. But I don't know, I'll give that a try. I'm interested to see how it is as a blush. Using like a duo fiber brush, I think I might be able to like get a light wash of color on the cheeks, but we'll see. Next up, I have this set from Billion Dollar Brows. This is the Best Brow Ever kit. I'm a little skeptical of this product. I got a Billion Dollar Brows like pen a few months ago on Boxycharm and severely disliked it, so I don't particularly have high hopes. This retails for $42. You do get 4 products. The first one is the Universal Brow Pencil. You've got a spoolie on one side and then the brow pencil on this side. It's not super fine, which is kind of what I've come to determine is my favorite. I've recently bought the LA Girl Micro Brow Pencil. I don't remember what it's called, but it's one of the little tiny brow pencils. And I'm just not a fan of that. I feel like it just takes way too long to build up my brows. My lid is cracked on the spoolie side, which isn't like the most giant deal in the world, but kind of annoying because it'll probably not stay on there for very long. And we also got a clear brow gel, which is fine. I just got a brow product last month that I don't like, and it came with a clear brow gel. Although this mascara wand looks a lot better. And then we also get this concealer and highlighter duo. It's the two sides. I'm guessing this is the concealer one and this is the highlighter one. They're kind of creamy, so I don't know. I'm not really sure how to use these products. I know for like under the brow bone it would be good. I might use it as like an eye primer. It's kind of been my go-to recently, is just using like some concealer on the eye, so maybe that'll be good for this. And then the last thing is this little brush. This is the smudge brush, which could be good for like carving out your brows, I guess, with that concealer, but I don't typically do that. And I have a few other brushes like this for using like on the lower lash line. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I don't have the highest hopes for this product. And the last thing is from Too Faced. This is the Palm Springs Dream eyeshadow palette. I missed the choice option for my premium box, I guess, but it was either between this or the Too Faced like shimmer peach palette, and I would have way rather have had that. I don't know, but this is the palette. It is kind of pretty. I feel like this just came out recently. I've honestly never tried Too Faced shadows, so we'll see. Too Faced isn't a brand that I'm typically drawn to. I don't know, I just don't really enjoy their packaging or marketing, and like the products I have tried have been fine, just not my favorite. So I've got 3 different shades here. The one on the bottom that's kind of hard to see is the shade Buzzkill here. This was like the initial product that kind of drew my eye in on this palette. And then the one in the middle, the more like pinky glitter one, is called Swizzle Stick, and it's this pink glitter here. And the matte one at the top is Saucy and Bossy, which is this matte here. So I swatched all 3 of these in that way. So they're pretty good. I don't know, it is, I mean, it's a very neutral palette, which I guess is kind of what I'm drawn to, except for like this blue and this orange. So if you took those away, that would definitely be a palette that I would feel drawn to. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I think it's cute, but again, I don't know, I feel like it's almost like, it looks like little girl makeup or something, and I feel like that's why I'm not drawn to Too Faced. Like if this was like the price of like ColourPop makeup, I would understand. But this is like expensiver makeup, more expensive makeup, and I don't know, I don't really go for like the kitschy kind of like little girl looking stuff. I don't know. And this retails for $45. So these were all the products from the premium box. I think this is definitely worth $35. We've got the eyeshadow palette, the 2 like skincare things. We've got the Bliss mask and the Tula cleanser. The Kat Von D shadow, all those brow products, and the Farsali primer slash serum thing. But I think that's a great deal for $35. That's why I'm continuing with Boxycharm Premium and canceling my normal Boxycharm. But that was it for today. I'm super excited to jump into these products. I mean, that's a lot of, I just got 11 new things into my collection and I need to try them, which I will be doing my recap for October, November, and December Boxycharm very soon. I feel like I've got like a handle on how I feel about most of the products, so I'm excited to share that with you. But for today, that is going to be it. If you get Boxycharm, do you get the premium box? Do you get the regular box? Do you get the luxe box? And if you do, what did you get this month? Did you get something that excited you? Did you get something that you felt let down by? I would love to hear about it down below, so leave some comments. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys.